I love baseball cards. Got 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em, need 'em, need 'em, got 'em, need 'em.
Welcome back to another episode of Remember the Great Sports. If you saw my previous video, you know how much I enjoy collecting oversized, oddball-sized cards. So here I am again, shooting another video with oversized 5x7 cards. And I'm going to try to go relatively fast because you can see the stack here, quite a large stack. And to start, there is about 20 random cards, but I'm also going to start with the ones that I purchased on my own instead of showing you the random ones first. So to give you a little background on these again, these are 5x7 cards. All have a serial number on them. Each card's a little different in their serial number. Some are to 99, some are to 49, some are to 10 actually. And if you can see, here's the size of a regular card compared to this card. And there's Mo Vaughn helping us out again. That 91 Donruss Mo Vaughn rookie. So, to further ado, let me get to my purchases out of these oversized box topper cards. And we'll talk about them, but I'm going to move relatively fast on these. So, okay, this first set is out of the Topps Heritage set, 2018, and these are Then and Now cards, numbered to 10, and the first card is a Willie McCovey, Giancarlo Stanton. The second card is a Lou Brock, D. Gordon, and the final card is a Juan Marichal, Carlos Martinez, and all of these are numbered to 10. Alright, sorry about that little break there, I had to clear my throat. Alright, these next cards are pretty cool cards. And these are out of, it looks like Bowman? No, these are Topps. And these are out of the 2016 Topps. And they are MLB debut cards. And this first one is a Satchel Paige, numbered to 99, and very unique Satchel Paige card that I've never seen before. And being that he is one of the greatest ever to play baseball, I just had to have this one in my collection. Out of the same set, I also picked up a Ryan Howard, a Yoenis Cespedes, and Evan Longoria, a Ryan Braun, and finally, for the Yankees fans, a Bernie Williams. And again, all these cards are numbered to 99. Alright. So moving on to the next stack. This set has some sentimental value to me. 1987 Topps. When I was, in grade school, 87 Topps were the king. And I bought these cards. The first one is a number to 49 Mark McGwire. And as you can see on the back, in the design of the 87 Topps, it's got the white border on it, so it's not true design, but the next ones are my favorite. And these are the all-star versions of the oversized cards. And I have the back here, which is similar to design, but the back of the card's a little different compared to the true 87 Topps, and I probably should have just pulled one out to compare, but it just has who appeared in the most all-star games, where this used to have like stolen base leaders, batting average, home runs, those kind of stats. So there's an Ozzie Smith. Here is a Corey Kluber, a Roger Clemens, a Carlos Gonzalez, a Cargo, a Mark McGuire in his A's uniform, Ivan Rodriguez, Miguel Cabrera, and Barry Larkin. And again, all of these are serial numbered to 49. So, very happy to add these 87 Topps to the collection. Very nostalgic. One of my favorite sets of all time. They're not the prettiest cards. I mean, the wood grain border around these cards, not the most original card design. But the sentimental value of these cards to me is, this is when I really hardcore got into collecting cards. I remember going to the store, and this was any store, you know, your mom and pop grocery store, your grocery store, Walmart, gas stations, you name it. You could walk in and buy a pack of cards for 25 cents. And I always would talk my parents into buying these packs of cards for me for a buck. So I would usually walk out of the gas station or the Walmart or wherever with 4 fresh packs of cards and busted them open right there in the car, in the back seat, you know, or the front seat. That was before you had to ride in the back seat as a kid. And you know, would open my cards, and just the design of these cards. I remember, you know, reading the greats, the Ozzie Smith, the Dave Winfield, the Ricky Henderson, the, you know, on down the list. You know, pulling the Bo Jackson rookie card, the Future Stars card, the, you know, the Will Clark rookie card, who was my favorite player. You know, on down the list. Just fond memories of that set. That's why I went a little overboard with buying all of these, because this is like probably in my top 5 favorite sets ever. So, moving on to the next pile. Don't want to talk too much about just one set, so we will move on to a couple. We'll call this the Legends section. And these first 2 are numbered to 49. And it looks like these might be out of an archive set from 2016. And the first one is a Steve Carlton. So, a replica Steve Carlton out of the 2016 archives. The second one is the great Vernon Law, who was a pitcher on the 1960 Pirates. And you guys know how I enjoy my 60 Pirates team, so I may actually wind up sending this one in the mail to Mr. Law and asking him to sign it for a small donation. So we'll see. Might get around to that. Now, this next one is out of this year's Topps Archives. Oh, I'm sorry, 2017 Topps Archives. And this is out of the Snapshots set. And it is a Cleon Jones, numbered to 49. And these were, like I said, inserts, I believe, in the archives, or they were a special set, just called that. And along those same things, I picked up another Cardinal of Jim Edmonds, again, numbered to 49. I'm going to go back 1 second here, because I think my viewers might want to see this. On the Carlton, it is in the design on the back there. It looks like the archive set, regardless of what the front of the card looked like, they chose this retro design, you know, for its cards. So just wanted to show the back of the Carlton and the Law there. And there's Edmonds and Jones. And we're going to keep the theme going with one last legend here. And being a Cardinals fan, I thought this was just a really cool card. It almost looks like something that was photoshopped, to be honest with you. It's like something that someone on a computer could create. And that's an Ozzie Smith. And it's numbered to 49 also. And I'm not too sure what set this is out of. It's Perspectives. It says 2016 Topps. but I would assume that this was some sort of insert set in the 16 Topps, and this is just the jumbo version of that. So I'm hoping maybe one day I get to see Ozzie Smith and I'll ask him to sign that, because I alluded to in my previous 5x7 videos that I love getting these autographs. So hopefully we get some of these guys to sign these one day. You just never know. Alright, now this final set is just cool. I mean, this final set of the cards that I bought, I'm going to get to the random ones here in a second. But these are just, I can't even explain these. I mean, these, I'll just have to show you. These are out of, it looks like 20, doesn't even say. So I don't know what year these are, because the copyright's not on the back, but these are, I think, sorry if I'm talking, slowly here, but I'm just reading the back of these cards. And these are art cards that are 5x7 of a couple Hall of Famers, serial numbered to 49. And here's Gary Carter. And I saw this and I'm like, wow, the artwork on these is just amazing. And I picked up Gary Carter. And for the Yankees fans, here's a Goose Gossage. I mean, the colors on these are just explosive. I mean, I don't think the camera's given these justice at all. Here is a Catfish Hunter. I mean, just look at the artwork on that. How beautiful is that? Absolutely beautiful. And finally, one of my favorites, and I actually lived in Iowa at one point, and I never got a chance to go to his museum, and I regret not doing that. And that is the heater from Van Meter, Bob Feller. Awesome, awesome card of him. I mean, Bullet Bob, Rapid Robert. One of the greatest pitchers ever to play the game. Signed at 17 years old and went right to the major leagues. So, very happy to add those to the collection. I'm going to move kind of fast on this next section because these are the random ones that were sent to me. Actually, before I get to that, I've got 3 more that I wanted to share with you. Sorry. And one is a Omar Vizquel and the design of the 94 Topps. And a couple prospect ones, and these are only numbered to 10. And the first one is a Bowman 2017 Bowman Draft, Jake Berger, Gavin Sheets. And these are only numbered to 10. And the final one is out of the same set, Corbin Martin and JB Bukakis. I hope I'm saying that right. I apologize, JB, if I mispronounced your name there. But just wanted to show you those really quick too, that they were also on the stack that I bought. Now I'm going to move to these really fast. And I mentioned to the seller that I'd like the Wrigley Field ones. And if you watched my last video, you may recognize some of these. So if you see some that you're interested in this section, definitely give me a holler. Might be interested in trading for them. So to start with, now this last set, I mentioned to the seller that I really enjoyed the Wrigley Great set. So you already saw the Jimmy Fox. Here is a Goose Gossage, so a second Goose Gossage out of this pile. Here's a Cole Hamels, which I already had, so that one would be available for trade. Rafael Palmeiro, which is a duplicate. A Hal Newhouser. A Jason Hayward, which a lot of people may boo about this one because this is talking about how they signed him. And I don't know why he sent me 2 of these, but William Wrigley, the field that the field was named after, the former owner. So 2 of those if you're a Cubs fan. If you want a William Wrigley card, I can hook you up. A Bruce Sutter, who's also a Cardinal. A Mark Pryor. A duplicate on Jorge Soler. I already had that one. An Aramis Ramirez, so that's a duplicate there. Another Stan Musial, getting his 3,000th hit, so another dupe. And John Lester batting, of all things. So, sorry about the blurriness there right at the end, but very happy to add those to the collection. So we're going to move kind of quick here, like I said, just so we can get them all in. And finally, these are some random opening day star cards that were also included in the lot. And we have Hanley Ramirez. Have Brandon Phillips. And these are all numbered to 49. We have Robinson Cano. Have Adam Jones. Josh Donaldson. And finally a Cardinal, Matt Carpenter. So, in closing, I hope you enjoyed this video. I enjoy collecting these oversized box toppers. Very fun, if you ask me. I especially love the pickups. You know, most recently, I would say these serial number to 10 dual ones are probably my favorite out of this lot, with a second close to the art cards, and of course the 87 Topps. So I want to thank you for watching my channel. I really enjoy collecting these oversized box topper cards. Really neat to have in your collection. This time I was smart though, and I put them in 5x7 protectors before I shot the video in this case. So they do sell 5x7 soft sleeves. So if you do buy these box toppers, you can get the 5x7 soft sleeves for like $3 a pack. And that's a pack of 100. So I highly recommend you do that. Or another way to display them is they do have 2 pocket pages that also can display 5x7 cards. But I personally like the soft sleeve method myself. But if you like to put albums together, that'd be the route to go with that. So again, thanks for watching. I tried to put them all in together in one video instead of splitting it up like last time. And again, Move On says goodbye. So thanks for watching, and tune in next time for another pickups video.